Hey everyone, welcome to Legends Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 2 of Secret Invasion. So season opener last week, we had Nick Fury return to Earth, looking haggard. Not
Or
ready.
did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is he a Skrull?
Yeah.
Are they all Skrulls?
Everyone's a scroll.
Yeah, so we had potentially Nick Fury come
Yep.
back with Maria Hill and Talos?
Talos. Yeah.
Talos calling him back because there's a big sort of uprising of other Skrulls. I can't remember the main bad guy's name, but that guy.
Began with G.
Gravik.
Gravik.
Yeah, Gravik. Who, like, it appears that there's some history between him and Nick Fury from like some comments made. And then we had Martin Freeman's character Ross at the beginning as a Skrull.
Yep.
Die. So I don't know if he's been captured in that thing or is he?
There's a running theory that the last time we saw his character in the Marvel Universe was when he was arrested for helping Wakanda in Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the film, in post credits, it was what's her name?
A Viper.
The Queen's Guard woman.
Yeah.
Broke him out the truck, and it's
Yes.
like, was he a Skrull the whole time, or is she also a Skrull? And she broke him out to get him out as well. A lot of people online are like, "Ooh, everyone's a Skrull."
Everyone's a Skrull. Could be. And we also had Talos' daughter, who's Amelia Clark's character,
Yep.
Gaia.
Gaia.
Yeah, working with the new
So
Skrulls.
he killed her mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did she?
Oh, did she? Or is she alive?
Yeah.
To try and basically the sort of plan is to start a nuclear war, so radiation wipes the human race out, so the Skrulls survive.
Yeah.
They
Because
can
they're apparently immune to it,
repopulate.
Yeah, they can repopulate, which is a pretty smart plan, to be fair. So yeah, it was an interesting open episode, and then right at the end, obviously, Maria Hill got shot, or did she? Or was it a Skrull? Who knows? Maybe.
Everything. Skrull. It's just like,
I mean, I gotta keep you guessing, man.
He's surrounded by squirrels.
Yeah, I knew it. How many Skrulls we got on this ship?
they're really humans. It's just
Spaceball,
like-
good old Spaceballs. So yeah, I mean, shocking if they have killed her off because she's obviously been in character since Avengers 1 and always been his.
It'd be a great. This show would be a great opportunity to actually show her character,
Yeah.
Yes.
and they've
She's always side charactered in earlier ones. Yeah.
and they've
So to kill her off quite early on is a bold move.
You know, fair dues that they started trying to set the stakes up a little bit and show that anyone can die. But it's
Yeah.
like, it was just it felt a little off for the character. Because she's always been around. She's been through so much anyway as the Avengers. So she was Winter Soldier. She fighting off several
Yeah.
hydrations at once and stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
because it depends what they do with the body in this episode if they do anything with it.
yeah, I think
Because they saw her get shot lying on the floor,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah.
But in every time a Skrull dies,
They turned to a Skrull.
a little bit later. So did she
Did
change
cut
after
away- cut
cut
away
away
too soon?
before?
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe she's been captured.
I still think Nick Fury's a Skrull. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You think he's pretending to be? Let's just before we start reacting, it could be the wife that's supposed to be dead. If they've set her up as a backup plan, and Nick Fury, because the whole point of the last episode was he was out of the game. You're too slow. Olivia Colman's character was saying, you can't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
What if he is?
Well, he's ahead of the game.
Ahead of the game this time around.
Yeah. Maybe he's infiltrated the Skrulls.
Yeah. Just
Like-
wearing.
He's wearing a Skrull
Yeah,
mask.
Yeah.
Too good man.
He's
Thanks
when the kids play football. He's like, yeah, it's alright. I'm here the whole
Who
time.
do you think started IMF?
It's another branch of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise comes along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The machine that makes the.
Makes the
Yeah, yeah,
Skrull
no,
mask,
yeah,
yeah.
Skrulls, yeah, why not? He just goes, ha! It's me the whole time.
I got away with it. Wasn't it? It's pissing kids.
Playing football outside, God damn it. So yeah, I thought it was a really interesting opener. I haven't seen.
Apparently, a lot of people are upset about the opening, the credits, because it's AI generated.
Who gives a crap? Most of the time you skip them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I cut them out the edit last time because they were over a minute and a half long. It's,
No, I mean, it was a long,
Yeah.
it was long
It
credits,
was
but I
long.
mean, like, yeah, if the biggest complaint is the credits at the beginning, then you've got a good show. I wouldn't worry about that. So
No, I think a lot of people will complain because obviously the writer's strike is mostly going to be about AI tools replacing writers in Hollywood. And I think a lot of people whinging that Marvel, something as big as Marvel, promoting the use of AI generated content is it's bad because we've got writer's strikes.
fair enough. Okay. Yeah, we shall see. But, yeah, I think we're jumping to see episode 2, see what the heck happens after the aftermath of Maria Hill's apparent death. Or is she? Just before we jump into this episode of Secret Invasion, I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the channel. We really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this right now, you just found us because of this show. We've been with us for a while and you haven't subscribed, don't make us send a scroll around there and kidnap you. Like, please, because we're scrolls as well.
Or are we?
Or are we? Please click on that subscribe button. We really do appreciate every subscribe we get. We'd love to make this channel grow massive, so we need your help to do that. So please click on that subscribe button. And also, if you want to follow Sports Even More, head over to Patreon where we've got the full reaction of this episode, the rest of this season, and all the other shows we react to. So let's jump into this episode of Secret Invasion.
Go straight into it.
1995.
This is Captain Marvel.
Shield activity. You said this thing looked like Coulson. I stand up for you as my true self. I just want to talk.
Just in case you never watched Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
They won't be safe here. They need a run home.
They leave with her.
Tell you, it'd be one hell of a drinking game every time you think it's a scroll. You have to drink two if it is a scroll.
If Nick Fury's a scroll, down the bottle.
2 years later, go back here.
Oh, London. I thought it looked familiar.
7 London, what were we up to then?
This is Gravik as a kid.
Lyra, welcome.
Thank you, Fury. I'd like you to meet someone. This is Gravik.
Okay, we go.
Gravik.
His parents were killed in the last stand against the Kree. He escaped from behind enemy lines. He is smart, Fury. Knows how to survive.
He's a child.
Only to human eyes.
Sorry to hear about your parents.
They died a brilliant death.
This work here, you know, it's very dangerous.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
There's some good CGI de-aging on
I want to thank you all for joining me. We went looking for a home and nothing but violence. For those of you who braved the journey here, you did so for one reason. This man, no trust. You know I don't use that word lightly.
Why is he never looking like a scroll anymore?
My friend, I believe that humans and Skrulls can help each other. The world is facing a serious threat, and I could use your help.
Spies.
It would mean putting on a new face and keeping it. This is the promise. While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one.
So they just get fed up with waiting, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Soren.
They none of them turn into Avengers, so that'd be quite.
Yeah, over there is. There's all the shield agents you see on the bridge in the Avengers one.
You keep your word, I'll keep mine.
I'll keep my eye on you.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, right?
Just down on the floor, she is.
Damn it.
That's why we're arresting you.
Yeah. That's kind of the point, yeah. Coleman's a lot.
Sweet nice. Yeah.
Extraordinary, call it extraordinary rendition. Oh, you're extraordinary, are you?
Diplomatic immunity.
Oh, it was him, okay.
It's just been revoked.
Long eye.
It's AI.
Damn AI.
That's what AI gets to.
That's why it's evil.
Yeah.
It's left eye. Always banging on that door.
Never give him an inch.
Keep it up. One day we'll come and revolt and kick your ass.
What on square, eh?
Left handed knives and forks. Looking crazy.
Details.
It's a,
Speaking my hands wet.
Spider-Man's not the end of that train. You have to narrow it down.
Поезде Москва-Варшава. Здесь больше шансов встретить инопланетянина.
It's definitely a scroll.
That's Talos, right? It's got
yeah.
They're gone.
Hey, Shaft.
You ain't thinking Gaia yet? Well, me and my mama used to take these long train rides to Detroit. On these long rides, me and my mother would make up game. Tell me something I don't know.
F off, you go first.
Tell me something I don't know about you and Susie. Me and Susie had a standing game of doctor. Suffice it to say, I wasn't about to tell her about that. I made up something crazy, even though I'd lied through my teeth. The mere fact that I did that told her everything she needed to know.
On to Gaia.
So I knew I wanted to be a spy.
Yeah.
Tell me something I don't know about the destruction of scrolls. You know everything. Name of the game is tell me something I don't know. We were overpowered by the Kree. We couldn't hold them off any longer. The million of us that were left, we fled. Tell me something I don't know about the scrolls that fled. They're here. Who's here? All of us. Wait.
A million.
You're telling me there's a million scrolls walking amongst us? Have you lost your reptilian ass mind? You lied to me. Hey, we were being hunted across the universe. I could let my people be annihilated or summon them here to Earth. What would you have done? This ain't about me. All right, but you find using us as your spies. The host gets to set the terms. What happens when the host disappears? Huh? Because you were gone. Even when you did come back. There was no talking to you about anything. I gotta go up to my space station. You've been up there for years. You knew how to get in touch with me, Talos. You didn't want me to know. With your help, Skrulls and humans can coexist here on Earth. Humans can't coexist with each other, Talos. There's not enough room or tolerance on this planet for another species. Matter of fact, neither is this trade department. I think this is just a...
Wow. There's a million scrolls on Earth.
Well, when did they land? In 97?
97?
Yeah.
So there might be a few more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my...
A million scrolls on Earth.
What happens when you off to a space station, Fury, and don't come back?
London again?
Is it Maria's?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
got to be.
why is it in London?
On the way from between Moscow and the States, I guess.
Well, she's S.H.I.E.L.D., isn't she? So
Elizabeth.
Were you there?
I killed him.
Yeah.
Technically.
How did it happen?
Like this.
It's classified.
Yeah.
That one, over there. He told me that my nation owes me a debt of gratitude. He won't even tell me where on planet Earth my daughter was killed.
She died in Moscow. We were there trying to stop the attack. Someone wanted to hurt me, so they hurt her.
So, you're the reason I'm taking my daughter back home in a box.
That's one way to look at it.
Sorry, I couldn't protect her, Elizabeth.
You're Nick Fury. Maria believed in you. She would have followed you to the gates of hell and back.
Like I said, we were in Moscow.
I don't let it be for nothing.
I always like it when a grieving relative or somebody tells the other person just go and sort it out.
Yeah.
I love that.
The old English news.
2,000 civilians.
The UK Prime Minister was quick to denounce the attack, while the NATO Secretary General says NATO is acting swiftly to gather intel.
Kremlin regards as an all-out
It's
declaration.
Putin, it would already happened.
They'll have to stop their own forces marching to Moscow themselves first.
There's no way that Moscow attack was committed by America.
How did you know Fury would be there?
I didn't, but I hoped. I wanted to see how much of him was left. Just vapors. You don't punish a man by giving him what he wants. You just get me to the council meeting.
Just to leave it. ready to
Was
rain.
it injured off? No? Okay, fine, just leave it up.
It's really that short.
You
You got to see the Terminator film where she was playing Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
She's like tiny in that.
I'm not having an hour. Shoot me in the head.
I'm not back in an hour. Come in and rescue me!
Yeah. Just wait longer.
Just wait longer.
Members of the council.
There
Oh,
we
he's
go.
a scroll.
Seems
Oh, yeah, it's the news anchor, isn't it? And NATO
I also
secretary.
didn't get a formal invitation, but I'm sure that was just a curious oversight. Madam Prime Minister.
Oh
Wow.
my god. No wonder they're not doing anything.
How much?
I trust I speak for the group when I say we are all happy to have you with us.
How many of these guys aren't making it out alive?
All dressed up in the man's finery, playing the man's game, using the man's fork and knife.
Better to behave as a human than as a dog.
I quite like dogs. Dogs aren't hypocrites.
Perhaps we should get on with what we came here for. Recent acts of terror, most notably in Moscow, severely undermine the stability that this council seeks to preserve. The purpose of tonight is to determine what punishment, if any, should be meted out on the individual who has imperiled us all. You don't seem remotely remorseful.
What the hell gives you the right to disobey this council?
I felt like
What
it.
gives me the right? Mushkin pix kolas. Udrikag makel meki. Chirog checham kust.
He's a child on a revenge mission because he didn't keep his promise.
Kajushat Musham Gavuma Ahwalij Pech Nas. I think it's all.
Want to take him out now?
And unlike the last war each one of us around this table fought in, I'm not going to lose this one. So for anyone flinching at the thought of innocent deaths, let me assure you, we're only hastening the event.
And what happens if the Avengers return?
You don't think I thought about that?
Oh, who have you got? Who have you
Put
got?
your faith in. Well, Madam Prime Minister.
We need to streamline our chain of command.
They're going to kill
Ross
off them
is
off.
fine. We need a single commander whose war power is total and unchecked. My God.
Therefore, I nominate Graf to the post of Skrull General.
I'm not done yet.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah.
I'm the commander of NATO. It's never.
I'll remove you, madam.
Oh, I don't think there'll be any more trouble.
All those in favour of Gravik as our new general
We'll submit.
Oh, take the face off.
Who's this guy?
Chinese one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fear each one of you has forgotten our history. We did not end up homeless refugees because we were unwilling to wage wars. Because we were too willing.
Is that what? Tell me something I don't know about
I
the
do
war.
not.
They started it.
I will not support your war.
If I had another 100 like you, I could take on the universe. You won't be, sister.
You're not beyond.
By me.
Yeah. So, guy going to shoot her on the way out.
Take this special elevator.
Yeah.
Ignore the ticking.
That's what will give me a gift.
Yeah. Car bomb.
She's definitely dead.
Sure.
It's Gravik. The council just voted him general. If there's anything I can do.
Yeah, set up a mate. You find my Gravik.
He will kill you.
Yeah, thanks for the fight.
You don't understand. Gravik has changed. But if you can't keep it together, you will not walk out alive.
Okay.
What's his plan for dealing with the Avengers?
Steppenwolf.
Super Skrull.
Yeah. Super Skrull. Oh, true. True.
This guy.
Second
Right
film.
hand man, isn't it?
On to phase 2.
What is going on down
Who have they got captured there, right?
here? Coulson.
Yeah.
Dahiki.
Bring him back again, yeah. Was it Skrull that brought him back the first time? It was Kree, wasn't it?
You don't have it.
Harvest wasn't there.
Super Skrull.
Yeah, I think you're on the money there.
Gravik has given me multiple locations for the harvest, all of them empty.
Harvest.
Harvest of blood? It's not where they're keeping like dead scrolls. Is this a portal? What the hell's this?
Is that the same building where they shot the Flash?
Yes, like it.
Here in London.
Here it is.
Colonel, are you denying that 2 of your citizens were present in Moscow at the scene of the attacks?
We are aware of allegations. Do these photos suffice as confirmation of that fact?
Respectfully, Prime Minister, I can't take the authenticity of Russian supplied photos at face value.
How do you explain Mr. Fury's presence in Moscow?
We have to deal with this.
If Aki rolls its eyes at me one more time, I'm going to put on the suit and carpet bomb it.
Fully President Ritson is aware of the seriousness with which
Skrull
international partners.
Well, I'm here as a courtesy. President Ritson has a pretty busy day job running the most powerful country and military on the face of the planet. Now, while we are sensitive to your concerns, until such time as you can present an actual shred of evidence, I'm afraid sensitivity is all you're going to be getting from us.
I'm ready.
That's the middle finger, diplomatically presented. Put on the suit. Put on the suit.
He's ringing him.
Fury.
Rhodes.
Nice suit. Pretty expensive for a government salary.
Yeah, well, my other suit's made of titanium. Actually constitutes considerable savings.
You sound frustrated. What's the matter? Croatia talking crap?
Slovakia.
Well, carpet bomb their ass.
Burner's Tavern, 1 o'clock. Do me a favor and try not to pop off a nuclear holocaust before you get there.
No gun? I'm insulted.
Yeah. See my hat?
Yeah. Let me take your hat. Get your own.
Yeah.
Should I be worried about poison?
You should be worried about spending the rest of your days in the Siberian retirement community. I'm this close to handing your ass over to the Russians.
The Russians really trying to pin this on me?
Your face is all over CCTV.
I was there trying to stop the attack.
2,000 dead so far. You not only set the stage for World War III, but you simultaneously flipped all of our allies to Team Russia.
Just keep them going.
How well do you know your security detail? What if I told you they were all spies?
non-state actors, global reach, borderless operation.
Hydra?
Yeah, if Hydra was a bunch of green guys.
Doesn't believe him.
So how long have you known about them?
About 15 years ago, I was part of an eyes-only top-secret presentation about a shape-shifting alien species that had sent a few of its light ships crashing down to Earth. The Pentagon was concerned that they might get into their heads to invade us.
That invasion is real.
That's not possible.
And here's the crazy part. We're being invaded and we can't even tell who the invaders are. Moscow was just the beginning.
We should call our friends.
No. We can't jump the gun on that. Next thing you know, they find themselves duplicated and turned into terrorists. This is my war, Brody. I need you to back me on this.
I'm not doing it. I just spent all the political capital I had in getting Maria Hill's body back from the Russians. I'm here as an envoy of the United States government, Fury. The job is political.
I remember when your job was protecting the planet.
Car's outside, Colonel.
Colonel Rose will let you know when he's ready to go.
The car's for you, Fury. Going to the airport.
Oh, have you even listened to a word that I said?
Yeah, I have. The enemy is 1,000,000 times more dangerous than Hydra, but they can only be vanquished by you. The point of this power is to be uncompromising. To be able to sit across from a man we greatly admire, with whom we share an entire professional, personal, ancestral history with, and to tell him without any reservation, he's fired. That's what this moment right here, right now is about then.
You lying crazy mother.
You don't fire Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Is it you to fire me?
I volunteered. And not to put too fine a point on this, but that mess that you created in Moscow, you earned all this smoke, brother.
You're seriously under the impression that just because you stripped me of my title...
You wonder why you're out.
I'm Nick Fury.
I'm never out.
Even when I'm out, I'm in.
Jesus. Who she was praying for afterwards. Poisoned?
I said to your mother last night. Bit of a wake-up call.
Lovely place.
Yes, and now that the door is unlocked, what does that tell you about me indoors? Where is he?
Where is your safe house?
Did your mother ever warn you could lose an eye by beating your meat like that? I'm taking over.
Да, алло. Да, конечно.
He's coming up in a meat
I've
duck.
thrown everything at him. What makes you think you can get him to speak?
Oh, I can be quite persuasive. Where is the escape hatch?
Why do you need to know that?
Oh, just a hunch. Oh, wonderful. Okay.
I'll tell you everything I know!
Alone at last. Shall we do this the easy way or the other way?
I'm gonna break these chains, and then I'm gonna break every bone in your body.
The other way it is.
See a scroll.
Oh! Anyone saying green?
Well, now that's confirmed. Let's party, shall we?
Jesus Christ, woman.
You grew up in Brixton as well.
Yeah. Driven Croydon, I think.
Groot, Frostbeast, Cull Obsidian. They merged DNA together.
Groot,
Frostbeast, Cull Obsidian,
Making a super
Extremis.
Checking the progress of our newest recruit. He'll be ready for
He's using
it.
all the abilities to make a super
Yeah,
scroll.
yeah.
Shit.
It's a good way of doing it, like the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
He's loyal.
You know, I remember when you first came to me, Gaia. Daughter of a failed general.
Like Ben Richards.
Yeah,
Storm.
right, yeah.
You're like, what?
You're wasting your time. I'll never talk to you.
Everyone talks when their blood starts to cook at 160 degrees centigrade. The smart ones start talking earlier than that.
Jesus
Right, no, didn't think so.
Christ.
In the arse. So his watch looks escape hatch is going to explode from the
Wow.
inside out.
Tell me the location of Gravik's compound. I need to know where Gravik is and where he'll be.
I don't know, I swear.
And what secrets doesn't he keep?
He's building a machine.
What kind of machine?
I think it's to make us stronger.
Yeah, Super Skrulls are coming.
That's the counteract for the Avengers, right?
That'll be.
See that? Are they doing volume 2 of the Accords?
Yeah.
Who's helping you?
Some married couple.
What's their name?
Gravik will kill me.
I'm terribly sorry, but if I don't get a name, Gravik won't get a chance to kill you.
Jesus.
Dalton!
Oh, you see, that wasn't so terribly difficult, was it?
Bang.
Привези мне колбасы, давай, иди.
Sausage.
Oh, because they're coming to rescue them, aren't
Gonna Oh yeah, okay, they are.
That's why she wanted the escape hatch.
Yeah. Oh.
Sounds like your lift is here. I'm just gonna
Why
go
didn't she just inject him and kill him?
I'll come with.
No, you stay here.
Oh!
Oh! A hook.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Correct, Dostoevsky.
Cover the hatch up?
Yeah.
You think?
Well, is there any point if he's on his side? The door opens from the outside.
She better think of it anyway.
Oh, yeah, but they don't know about trying it.
It just opened anyway, and the hook wasn't even on the inside of the door. What the fuck? It's not even the meat or the hook that was on the inside of the door. Sloppy storytelling.
Yeah. Or was it a delayed blow explosion?
What'd you tell him?
Nothing, just lies.
Just lies.
That's all I swear.
He doesn't believe you.
This dude hanging in the background.
Yes.
Keep driving.
Good policeman block there.
Safe house.
Don't trust each other.
Pull over.
He's dead.
Safe house for you, 6 feet down.
Do I like killing Noreen? What's the point of killing him though, even if he has told her something? Tell him something. Do a soldier that will fight for you.
I mean, this guy could so easily fake his death. Bang.
Yeah.
Leave him in the woods.
Yeah.
Get back in the car.
You think you might be working for the wrong people yet, guy? We've only got one
Why
gun.
can't I just do it himself?
He just keep passing it around.
Yeah. No guarantee that guy's dead. Queen Jet?
Shut the door behind you.
It's the last shield vehicle, and it just...
Could be one of those bulletproof ones.
Yeah.
With the,
Yeah. Another house? Another one that brought the guy.
I'll
Right?
grab it.
you can tell by the ring.
Yeah.
They all look the same to you.
It's his missus, isn't it?
Is it, you think? I mean, you can get it to look like whoever you want, I guess.
Coulson?
Tony, suck my dick.
I've always wanted to tell Tony how I feel about him. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He's very green.
She's changed.
Aren't you forgetting something?
It's funny how the dearly say that you have to always look human, right? But she, when he's not around, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously married her.
Almost.
Wow.
Get that one on the slow.
Well, Hawkeye did that yesterday, you know. Why not Fury?
I mean, he's got a weakness.
It's over already, haven't we, quick?
It's 55 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
A weirdly paced episode as well.
Let's try and give you a bit more backstory, I guess.
I guess if they got married, then, like you were saying earlier, that Gravik could be their adopted son.
Yeah.
Grew up in that environment. And they taught him everything he knew, and that's why he's even more pissed off. Because his dad's abandoned him.
Yeah, well, I get the pissed off thing is right at the beginning, the flashbacks. Fury said, "You be spies for us, and we'll find you a new home." And that was
1997, I think that flashback.
Yeah, so was that like 2007, 27 years ago?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they got fed up of waiting. Although in their time span, I don't think that's too long. But you know, they got fed up of waiting. So
especially when after this obviously all kicked into high gear when the snap happened and Fury disappeared. So the only one that was actually doing anything for them and knew about them really was gone.
Yeah.
So that was when Gravik took over.
Carol Danvers was still around though. So like,
yeah, but she didn't come back until
she came back after the snap. When the snap happened, because of the thing, like he called her, didn't he? And then, and she's like, "Where's Fury?" So she was there that whole time, so she could have helped out.
I suppose. But she's Captain Marvel.
I don't know.
Yeah, but she always left, didn't she?
Yeah.
Like in the 5 years in the blip, she was never on Earth.
How'd you know?
Because she was off. You know, like when you got her, Rocket, talking to Widow.
Yeah,
she's always off.
She ran the universe.
Yeah.
You thought she'd still be trying to help the Skrulls that are on the planet, though.
I shouldn't care.
Not a problem, I guess.
Yeah. But I think it's interesting that they said that whole. I was like, why are they telling a story about what you used to do when you were a kid at the train?
Yeah.
So tell me something I don't know. So
Yeah.
don't we know about the war? So did the Skrulls actually kick it all off in the first place? And that Talos' group was just the refugees trying to get away from all the war, and then they're still like.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe the way the woman in the council said, like, you forget that we are too quick to go to war.
Yeah.
Kind of hints that maybe they did start it and then they lost it. So and they're doing the same thing now.
No, they picked on the Kree, and the Kree with bigger guns.
Yes. Yeah. Picked on the bigger Billy. That's quite interesting. It's quite interesting that like everyone on the council are actually political leaders as well. Like people very influential.
Well, let's get back to the start, because I wonder if any of the ones that were in that. You know when he says "put face on, work for me."
Yeah.
Are they younger versions of the council? So they've worked their way up the political ladder.
Yeah, I guess so.
So like being actual proper spies. Like the ones that step up at the start.
Yeah. Was that going to be the Prime Minister?
Is that going to be the Prime Minister?
I think that is.
That's the is that the Indian? No. Because they at the end of it, they're all standing there.
That younger version of the older guy.
That's the Fox anchor presenter.
Yeah. You get all of them standing there. So. Well, it could be.
Could be.
Well, they were just going to be spies looking around for stuff. It wasn't going to be spies to take political leadership bits and like.
Yeah.
Because you could then say that S.H.I.E.L.D. technically ruled the world by having scrolls in all the important political places.
I can see Nick Fury being a bit of a double crossing, but like this is really advantageous to my organisation.
Yeah.
If I can have anybody I want anywhere in the
Put
world.
The president, put the president in there, and I can do anything I want pretty much. You know, I had Alexander Pierce in the way.
It's just it's weird that none of them have got the doctors into Hydra. They found out about it straight away. But
maybe they did. No, but yeah, it's an interesting one.
But yeah, so Super Skrulls confirmed.
Yes, it was Groot, Extremis.
The Frost. There was the. You remember at the end of Thor 2 when that thing's bouncing around in London.
Yeah.
It's the Frost Giant thing that I was talking about.
Yeah.
And then Groot, Extremis, Frost Giant, and
something else.
Oh, Cull Obsidian.
Which is what?
Giant guy with the hammer in the 4 of Thanos' lieutenants.
What? Sorry, saying?
One of Thanos' lieutenants, the big guy with the hammer that was the
right, yeah.
So
like Groot is Mr. Fantastic. That guy's the thing. Extremis would be like the fire.
Fire, I guess, because the universe is set on fire.
Yeah. And the other one would be invisibility somehow, I guess. They don't really use that one anyway, so maybe telekinesis or something.
It's like frost powers, I guess. They could change up a bit.
Yeah, make it like ice powers rather than visibility.
Yeah.
I guess. That'd be quite interesting.
It's just after this when she's on the computer.
It's after this scene when she's in the computer. I thought the bit with Rhodey was quite interesting as well. I don't know.
I thought it was directly after.
Yeah, because she's like, what the hell are they doing? So she's.
That's what she's looking, and she goes and finds it afterwards. It's got to be around his. Or maybe she's after she starts torturing, and then it flicks over, right?
Yeah, there we go. Frost Beast.
So you got Groot. What's the Frost Beast?
Yeah, I think that's the thing from the end of Thor 2. That's
it's from the planets.
Yeah,
the Frost Giant planet, right? So yeah. Doesn't say what they're taking from it though.
Well, it's Cull Obsidian's hand. It's the one that chops off in Central Park at the start of the fight. When we do the
yeah. It's like
one's just invited to my wedding.
Yeah,
exactly. So that's the hand, and then the last one
is the Extremis,
which is the DNA thing.
So I guess
acid base. Acid also that's acid based anyway. Species unknown originally. Terran. Quiet. But interesting. So it's an interesting way of making a Super Skrull about Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So like it's like similar power sets.
That's obviously I'm not worried about the Avengers. I've got a plan.
Yeah, contingency plan. They're still trying to perfect it though. By the looks of it.
It'd be awesome if it's a bit unstable, and then when the Fantastic Four come in, then they get it make it stable.
Yeah. They use their cosmic DNA.
So do you reckon they're going to grow a new being, or inject this into somebody?
I think they inject it into
someone. I think because he said he's found a way of making us stronger.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the Extremis in Iron Man 3 that was injected, wasn't it?
Yes.
So you could use that as the base and then put the other stuff into it.
Yeah.
Just inject it into a scroll.
Yeah, I've seen that. That would make him fiery, super strong.
I feel like they're going to use that dome thing
Yeah.
to put them in.
Yeah, like irradiate them or something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to see in this if they get that fixed in this show. That's really cool. Got a clever idea because some of the big parts of the scrolls is Super Scroll. God, it's crazy. There's a million of them in 1997. There was a million of them that came.
Or was it after that? Because they obviously came back again. When did they went off?
He said when I made he went from 95 and then 2007, 97 they came back.
Yeah.
And he said when I put the call out, they all came. So it would have been around like I guess a couple of years after that maybe, but it's been a million of them just dropped and just living normal lives, waiting for Fury's promise to finish.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
No, Rhodey's going to get sucked into this because he's obviously.
Well, apparently not. But it's interesting that he knows about them because he's on some special project.
I'm guessing that must have been. He said 15 years ago from today. So was that? It's pre Iron Man 1.
Yeah. So it was a project when because he was just military, obviously. So it's a special project that you got to see. But
so presumably one of their ships crash landed and they picked it up.
Yeah. But the fact that he's.
I mean, it could be the report of when Carol Danvers landed on Earth. You saw.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know how much he'll want to cover that up, but
yeah. As I say, it was a select few, right, that know about it. So yeah, I wonder if he'll realise that maybe he'll come face to face with some scrolls and realise shit, this is a thing.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to have to sort of go and help Nick at some point, right?
Because he's also going to take Nick. He's not going to completely ignore Nick, but he's telling him to.
Stay, he's politically he has to. Yeah. Show that he's not on his side, right? So
not only that, but he genuinely screwed up. So it's like
yes. Well, did he screw up, or was that the bad guy Gravik as Nick Fury purposely going along CCTV to get his face?
Oh, probably because he turned into him to shoot Maria.
Yeah, exactly. So he probably went around and went, look, oh look, I'm here, everyone.
Yeah, there's a big sign. Hi, it's Nick Fury.
I'm Nick Fury. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not being very spy-like in these things. It's like, yeah, I kind of reckon that's a big thing. So.
Do you reckon as well they'll find a way of being able to detect who the Skrulls are? Because like the big thing was we've got no way of determining who they are. There has to be
about chopping a finger off.
Could be something like Rhodey's R&D team been working on in the
scanning something
years,
that you can tell that it's not. I feel like they need something, otherwise there's no way of stopping them, right? Because you don't know who it is.
Yeah, very true. I agree. Yeah, you find some way of detecting them. Like now he knows the council have made Gravik General as well.
I recognise the council made the decision, given it's a stupid ass decision.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the way you already had a few of them on side already, but it's just like the next 4 episodes trying to stop this war from coming to a head, and how he's going to stop them is when he's old, not as strong as them, doesn't have any backup. It's like
almost a short thing, given that you've angered Russia. You've got most of the NATO powers under your control.
Yeah.
So you just throw nukes at them.
Yep, exactly. I mean, yeah. It's quite a not realistic, but like quite an interesting power play of what could actually happen in real life if things went to shit.
Yeah. Well, being heavily manipulated along the way. But
yeah. But, that's what happens. So I'm curious, man. I'm very interested. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes and see what the wife, like his wife, has to do with it, if anything, or she just...
Do you think she went up to Sabre with him?
I don't know. Because he's left his ring on the table, so I don't know if that was like I'll come back and get it. And he's just been
10 years later.
10 years later.
Yeah. Hey, honey, I'm home.
Yeah. It's a bit weird how you would just leave her there.
Yeah. No, and she just waited as well.
Unless she sort of knew that was always going to be the life.
Yeah, maybe. Hoy.
She's like, yeah, I reckon we'll see flashbacks next episode, and it'll be that they adopted Gravik as their son.
I would think so.
And that's why he's grown up to resent Nick even more, because it's bad.
Yeah. So the fact that this whole mission of his is pretty much just because Nick didn't keep his promise.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
As Talbot said at the start, isn't it? You came back and you still didn't keep your promise.
Yeah,
I thought you were.
And you had like your hippie moment and went up to the space.
It's quite a good dynamic between the two as well, because they're both going to be after their offspring.
Yes.
He's trying to get his daughter back, and he's trying to
stop
his son from
destroying the Earth. Yeah. I did like when he went up to Rhodey and he goes, Nick Fury, when I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, you go. You go, son.
Yeah. We got Olivia Colman just being
crazy
as hell.
Yeah. Well, see, he said in the previous episode, like, she'll have no qualms of just killing Skrulls, but like that he's trying to save them all. Whereas, like, so yeah, the fact that she's proven that the terrorist attack from America is actually a Skrull thing. I don't know how she'll take that to her boss, and then he'll get up the ladder, and then it'll be like, but then the Skrulls, the Prime Minister's a Skrull anyway. But like, I don't care. We're still going to side with Russia. So, yeah.
And she could talk to the Prime Minister, right?
I mean, she could chop a finger off. She chops everyone's finger off. Oh, you're not a Skrull.
You were saying about a Skrull detector. I've got a much easier way of sorting this out.
Yeah, so everyone's going to miss a finger. Oh, you're not a Skrull. Well, at least we know. Yeah. Sorry about your finger.
Cigar cutters are going to go through the roof.
Yeah. It's you're the IMF isn't running this operation.
Yeah. You can just cut the tip off, right? No, the whole thing has to come off, right? The whole finger's coming off. No, just the tip will be fine. Nope. The whole finger. We should just take a piece of my ear or something I don't need. Yeah. No, whole thing. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm still looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
It's a really intriguing episode. So that's episode 2 of Secret Invasion. Looking at your thoughts, theories. Are they building a Super Skrull using different parts than the Fantastic Four? Think theories below, let us know. What do you think is going to happen in the remaining series? And how is Nick going to stop this massive nuclear war that's about to happen from destroying our planet by himself with no backup? Please come below, let us know your thoughts, theories. If you're enjoying this show, we'll have our full reaction on our Patreon. Come and support us there. And also, if you're not watching this right now, please click the subscribe button, because we do appreciate every subscriber we get. We're also on social media, links in the description below, and we also do a podcast. If you listen to a podcast, type in Legend Podcast, you can find us there. We'll see you very soon for another reaction.